Hello students, you are welcome again in this chapter, that is the work and energy, and today we are going to study the lecture number 3. Before going towards the solved examples, I would like to explain some important facts. Yesterday we studied the positive, negative and zero work. Uh, I would like to share one example with you, that suppose an artificial satellite is moving around the earth in a circular orbit, and as we know that the gravitational force it is acting on the satellite, and the displacement of satellite is along the tangential direction to the circular orbit. We know that the force acting on the satellite is along the radius of the circle, and both are perpendicular to each other. Therefore, the work done by the gravitational force is zero there. Now we will see another example, that is the example number 2. Again, read the statement carefully. Praveen has applied a force of 100 Newton on an object at an angle of 60 to the horizontal. The object gets displayed in the horizontal direction and 400 joule work is done. A question asked is now, what is the displacement of the object? Here we have to calculate the displacement. We will see the statement again. Praveen has applied a force of 100 Newton. We have the value of applied force. Then at the angle of 60 degree to the horizontal. Yesterday we studied in the earlier period that the angle will be the value of theta, and the object get displaced in the horizontal direction, and the 400 joule work is done. So we have the work done value also. So we have to calculate only the value of S, that is nothing but the displacement here. So again, remember, as I told you that we got the value of theta. Theta is the 60 degree. So we take the cos of theta. Therefore cos 60, its value is 1 by 2. So let us see what is given here. The first thing given is the theta. It is nothing but the 60 degree. Then the second thing is the force applied. It is 100 Newton. Then the work done, it is 400 joule. So we have to calculate the displacement of the object. So it is nothing but the S. So we are going to put those values in the formula. The formula is W is equal to Fs cos theta. So by rearranging the formula, we will get the value of S also. First, we are going to put the values of all those given things. So the value of W is 400 joule. So we will keep it at the place of W, is equal to, we have the force 100 Newton applied. So we will put the value in place of F multiplied by the value of S. We have to determine it. Therefore the symbol S is kept there, and multiplied by cos theta. As earlier it is given to us that the cos theta is 1 by 2. So we get the values 400 is equal to 100 multiplied by S multiplied by 1 by 2. So by calculating, we got now the 400, the side of 100 is changed, therefore it was multiplying in the right hand side. So now it is going to divide in the left hand side. So 400 by 100 is equal to 1 by 2 into S. So now we get 4 multiplied by 2. Why multiplied by 2? Again 1 by 2 was on the RAHS. So now we have taken it to the LHS. So it will become 2. So we get the value 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to S, and 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. Therefore we get the value of displacement, that is nothing but the value of S is equal to 8 meter. So we can conclude now the object will get displayed through 8 meters. So likewise, you have to solve more examples. You have to practice more examples from your textbook. So students, the chapter which we are going to study right now is the work and energy. Up till now, we studied a part that was of work. Onward, we are going to study the energy. So, before studying energy, uh, a question is in front of you. Why does it happen? So, the first question is, if a pot having a plant is kept in a dark, then the plant get languished. What it mean? If we put a pot of any plant in the dark place, what will happen? That plant it get languishes. What is the reason behind that? As we know that the plants they do need the solar energy or the energy from the sun for the process of photosynthesis, which is nothing but the important life process in the plants. So when we put the plant in a dark place, what happen? They do not get any sunlight, therefore that plant get languish. And remember, the sunlight is a form of energy. Then the next question is, on increasing the volume of music system or TV beyond a limit, the vessel in the house it starts vibrating. As again we know that the sound is also a form of energy, and when we increase the volume of our music system or television beyond a certain limit, what will happen? The energy it will get transferred towards the vessel. The particles, that means the particles of medium, they get vibrated by at their mean position due to the sound energy. Therefore that vessel it will also get vibrated. Then the next question is, collecting sunlight on a paper with the help of a convex lens burns the paper. Again we know that the sunlight it is the form of energy, and the convex lens it has the property of converging a beam of light or rays of light. Therefore as soon as the sunlight it possesses the energy and it get converged at a single point, what will happen? That energy will be that much greater to burn the paper. So on the basis of those answers, now we are going to see the definition of energy. The capacity of a body to perform work is called its energy. I am going to repeat. The capacity of a body to perform work is called its energy. Remember, the unit of work and energy are the same. In the SI system, the unit of energy is joule, while that in the CGS system, it is the erg. Now we are going to study about the kinetic energy. My question is that, what will happen in the following cases? The first case is, a fast cricket ball strikes the stumps. What will happen? Yes, some of you will give the answer, the batsman will get clean bowled. Yes, but what will happen to the stumps? So remember, as we know that ball it will be having some sort of energy, and when it will strike to the stump, what will happen? They will get uprooted, they will get fall down. So the likewise. Then the next question is that, the striker hits a coin on the carom board. As we know that the striker, when it hits the coin, what will happen? That coin which is stationary one, it will start to move, it will leave its place. Then the third is, one marble strikes another in the game of marbles. You play the marbles, and what happen? When we strike the marble with another marble, the marble will get displayed. Yes, so in the marbles also we can see that. In all those examples, what is going to happen? The energy of one object is going to transfer in the another object. In the first case, the ball, it was having some sort of energy, it was got transferred into the stumps. In the second case, the energy was in the striker and it was transferred into the coin or pucks. And in the third example, the first marble, it is having some sort of energy, it was got transferred in the second one. So now remember, the energy which an object has because of its motion is called as its kinetic energy. That it means that ball, it was having some kinetic energy. That striker, it was having the kinetic energy. The marble which strikes another marble, it also possesses some kinetic energy. And remember, now we are going to see that the kinetic energy, it is nothing but the work done on the object. What is kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is the work done on the object. So we know that the formula for work done is the W is equal to F into S. Therefore, the kinetic energy is nothing but the force into displacement.